Waterfield presents Money Control Pro Indian Family Business Awards 2023. Process partners PwC.
The third edition of Waterfield Presents Money Control Pro Indian Family Business Awards 2023 was recently held in Delhi to honor Indian family-owned businesses in driving India's stability and growth. Given across three categories, Super, Mega and Giga, these awards celebrated Indian family enterprises embodying resilience, adaptability and a legacy of tradition.
As the bedrock of the nation's economic landscape, these enterprises epitomize resilience, innovation, and enduring community values. So expect an evening filled with inspiring stories, riveting performances, and sheer moments of grandeur as we honor the trailblazers of Indian industry. May I now welcome Soumya Rajan, the founder and CEO of Waterfield Advisors, to deliver the welcome address. A huge round of applause for Soumya.
As we gather here tonight, let us just pause for a moment and reflect on the sheer magnitude of what family businesses in India do contribute. 70% of India's GDP comes through family businesses. This is one of the highest globally. But for me, I think what really truly distinguishes a family business is really their unwavering focus on people, whether it is the employees that grow with them, the communities that they serve, or the clients and customers that they serve. This is something which is unique to them. And in today's awards function, we will actually celebrate those stories.
Moving on, may I now invite another crucial pillar of the Family Business Awards, Rahul Reiki, partner PwC.
As the process partners for this edition of India Family Business Awards, I had the privilege to go through all the nominations and was amazed to see the contribution these companies have been making to growth, diversity, innovation, technology for the country. We followed a very rigorous process to evaluate the nominations across various parameters and present it to the jury. At the same time, what I'll want to conclude saying is, it is the spirit of entrepreneurship which will be awarded today. It is the spirit of family businesses which will be awarded today. So welcome, and let's move ahead with the journey. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
It's now my absolute honor to welcome our chief guest for the evening, Dr. Jitendra Singh. Please welcome the Honorable Minister to deliver the keynote address.
We are standing at the threshold of Century India of 2047. And to reach that pedestal, as Prime Minister keeps saying, each citizen has to contribute depending upon his might or his potential, which means that each member of the family, including the business family, will be expected to contribute in whatever measure possible. And therefore, when we embark today on the last leg of this journey to the destination 2047, let us all have in mind that the advantage that we have of a political dispensation, which is supportive and which I said we had all the talent at our command, but possibly we did not have an enabling support, which is forthcoming. And therefore, I have the confidence to assure the august audience this evening that government will always be forthcoming in whatever initiatives you take, because we are determined to move on together, because we know understand the importance of that, possibly as much as you do. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Moving on to our first panel discussion of the evening. For many years now, one of the biggest bugbears is that we are too dependent on foreign capital. But is there more Atmanirbharta today when it comes to powering investment activity in the public and private markets? Are family offices emerging as the new investment engines for deal activity? May I call on stage our moderator for this discussion, my colleague Ashwin Mohan, Senior Editor, M&A Money Control.
Soumya, what are the trends that you're observing in this space? Because at the end of the day, as a family office, you would want to give back to your ecosystem, right? Which is the entrepreneur ecosystem. Your initial thoughts?
Today, in the entire corpus that we ourselves manage, which is a little over 45,000 crores, Almost about 15% is allocated toward private markets today on an aggregated basis. There will be families that take much higher exposure. There'll be families that take less. But what's interesting is that you have to stay true to that. And also, how do you make sure when you're investing, you have to be a little counterintuitive? So, in fact, this is the time when you should be looking at private markets because you're just coming out of a funding winter in many ways, and valuations have moderated significantly.
Aditya, would you like to weigh in? Give us a sense how the division is, public versus private.
So we started off with a multi-family office where we have our 5 family units, all of us getting our advisory and activity and administration done from. And since then, it's, over time, various family members have done this in different ways. We've brought our own single family sort of advisory, which brings our own flavor, if you will. And yeah, we do split between public and private, but I think the private is definitely picking up now. And, one has to look at the size of the opportunity at times as well when you're allocating this capital. So I think that plays a large role, that you have now stuff in private that is of a certain size.
Right. MD Ranganath, when Catamaran Ventures started many years back, the market wasn't really as crowded as it is today, right? There's a lot of competition today, a lot of intensity. Does that mean that Catamaran is now striking more deals?
Something unique for us, apart from the public and the private markets, has been our joint ventures, right? Joint ventures gave us a unique opportunity to bring some of the global players into India, whether it is Amazon or Aeon. At the same time, leverage our operating experience of scaling.
And you exited both, right? Amazon as well as Aeon.
Exited both.
Yeah.
So I think that was something unique. But increasingly, what I see is that apart from, kind of investing in funds, and increasingly family offices are also looking at taking larger stakes together and sharing the risk in private companies,
All right.
which need growth capital. So I think that is something which is really coming up, and I think the bets are getting bigger and bigger over the years.
Dinesh Arora, what is the trend that you're observing when it comes to family office investments, direct versus through the fund structure?
What we have seen is that family offices have a good bonhomie, and many of them get together to invest. And they bring in not only the required capital, but diverse operating experience, which is very important for companies to grow. And many of the new entrepreneurs prefer to get capital from family offices, or at least a VC and a family office, which helps them in scaling up. So so it is the operating thing which is a determinant rather than the structure, and structure follows the operating needs of the deal.
Now, you heard it from some of the family offices and top investors from the House of Dabur and Catamaran. It's now time to hear it from the people who have skin in the game, the Scions of India Inc., who are taking their parents' legacy forward. Please welcome the Gen Next legacy builders, young guns steering family businesses and forging their own path. You come from one of the country's leading logistics companies, Safe Express. You come from the illustrious V-Guard family in Kerala. Growing up, did you always know that, this is what I want to do, I want to, join the family business? Did you explore other options and then decide to be part of the family business?
Growing up, business was always something that you wanted to do. Not really, so it's kind of built into your DNA, you have to be running a business. And I think that growing up and that culture, that, the fact that business is dinner conversation, so it's sort of in your blood. And I think that really motivated me when I was thinking. So you don't even think ki job karni hai ya kuch aur karna hai.
Arun, take us through your own journey.
So my dad is an engineer at heart, and he always wanted to build stuff, and that's how and I kind of have the same kind of inclination. I've done engineering. I've done my master's in engineering as well. So I just felt that this is a very exciting business to kind of join, and it was a kind of a startup when he had, built this around the year 2000 when I joined the business in 2002 when it was still like a 2-year-old business. And at that time, we didn't think that it'll be a listed business or it'll be, it'll get to where it is today. But like she said, I think we've been brought up with this thing that, you need to get into business, everything, a lot of conversations around business at home. You know, there's always this training that subconsciously keeps happening at home, I guess, so we are always drawn to it. And, you know, and there's always pressure also, I guess.
Waterfield presents Money Control Pro Indian Family Business Awards 2023. Process partners PwC.
Let's kick it off then with the winners in the Super category.
In the category of Super, annual turnover up to rupees 1,000 crores.
And the award in the most innovative, disruptive and transformational category goes to...
In the category of Super, most innovative, disruptive and transformational, the winner is Supriya Life Science Limited.
May I invite on stage Hardik Vora, Head of the Family Office of Supriya Life Science Limited. Moving on, the award for Best Governance goes to...
In the category of Super, Best Governance, the winner is FIL Industries Private Limited.
May I invite on stage SM Tariq Bukhari, Managing Director, FIL Industries Private Limited. Next up, we move on to the best family business in this category, and the winner is...
In the category of Super, Best Family Business, the winner is Forbes Marshall Private Limited.
May I invite on stage Farhad Forbes, Co-Chairman, and Rati Forbes, Director, Forbes Marshall, to come up and collect the award. Let's also invite on stage now Soumya Rajan, Founder and CEO, Waterfield Advisors, to join us on stage for the next Editorial Recognition Award. Soumya, if you can come up.
Editorial recognitions.
And we're very, very proud to present the first Editorial Recognition Award this evening for the women leader, and the winner is...
The award for Woman Business Leader goes to the Reddy Sisters, Apollo Hospitals Enterprise Limited.
May I invite on stage Preeta Reddy, Executive Vice Chairperson of Apollo Hospitals. Let me now invite Prateek Jain, Regional Markets Leader North, and partner PwC India, to join us on stage. The next award for Family Business Empowered by Women goes to...
Family Business Empowered by a Woman. The winner is HP Adhesives Limited.
May I invite on stage Anjana Motwani, Chairperson and Promoter, HP Adhesives Limited, to come up and collect the award. Moving on in the same category, Family Business Empowered by Women, the next winner is...
Family Business Empowered by a Woman. The winner is Ashoka Foundry and Equipment Private Limited.
May I invite on stage Deepshika Gopalka to come up and collect the award. Up next, the Philanthropy Award, and the winner is...
In the category of Philanthropy, the winner is Century Plyboards India Limited.
May I invite on stage Prem Bhajanka, Executive Director, Century Plyboards India, to come up on stage and collect the award. Congratulations again to the first set of winners. But the action doesn't end there. May I now welcome our second chief guest for the evening, Harivansh Ji, the Deputy Chairman of the Rajya Sabha. Please welcome him with a huge round of applause as he delivers the keynote address.
माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने नियमित रूप से मेक इन इंडिया और आत्मनिर्भर भारत पर जोर दिया। इस मंच पर रिकॉग्नाइज किए गए बिजनेस भारत को आत्मनिर्भर बनाने के मिशन में सबसे अहम रोल प्ले कर रहे हैं। लीगेसी बिजनेस की यंगर जनरेशन भी इनोवेशन और न्यू अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ क्रिएट करने में उतनी ही उत्सुकता और इम्पॉर्टेंट रोल में लगी है। भारत में बिजनेस हमेशा से अपने सोशल ऑब्लिगेशंस के प्रति हमेशा अवेयर रहे हैं। यहाँ उपस्थित आप सभी को बधाई देता हूँ। आपका काम का प्रभाव केवल बिजनेस तक ही सीमित नहीं, बल्कि आप भारत के भविष्य का निर्माण कर रहे हैं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Harivansh ji, for that very, very inspiring address. I would now like to call upon two of our jury members to come up on stage. Chairman Dalmia Group Holdings and Sonu Basin, founder of FAB, to join us on stage for the next set of awards. In the mega category, that's the next category.
In the category of mega, annual turnover between 1,000 to 5,000 crore rupees.
So in the mega category for the first award, most innovative, disruptive and transformational, the winner is...
In the category of mega, most innovative, disruptive and transformational, the winner is Tilaknagar Industries Limited.
May I invite on stage Major General Dr. Dilawar Singh, Director, Tilaknagar Industries, to come up and collect the award. Moving on, in the mega category, the Best Governance Award goes to...
In the category of mega, best governance, the winner is Inox Group, Inox CBA and Inox Air Products.
May I invite on stage Sandeep Divekar and Puneet Gupta from Inox Air Products. Next up, in the Best Family Business in this category, the winner is...
In the category of mega, best family business, the winner is Safe Express Private Limited.
Please invite on stage Rubal Jain, Managing Director, and Shweta Goyla, AVP Safe Express. Moving on, we come to the Giga category.
In the category of giga, annual turnover over 5,000 crore rupees.
First winner in the Giga category, the most innovative, disruptive and transformational award. The winner is...
In the category of giga, most innovative, disruptive and transformational, jury select. The winner is Alchem Laboratories Limited.
May I invite on stage Arnab Pandey and Kapil Kharna to come up and collect the award. Congratulations, Alchem. For the next Giga category, Best Governance, the winner is...
In the category of giga, best governance, the winner is Thermax Limited.
Please invite on stage Samina Khalid to come up and collect the award. Last but not the least, in the Giga category for the Best Family Business, the award goes to...
In the category of giga, best family business, the winner is KRBL Limited, India Gate.
Please invite on stage Anil Kumar Mittal, Chairman and Managing Director, along with Arun Kumar Gupta and Anup Kumar Gupta, Joint MDs, Ashish Mittal, Kunal Gupta, Ayush Gupta and Akshay Gupta from KRBL. May I now call upon Soumya Rajan, Founder and CEO, Waterfield Advisors, and all jury members to join us on stage along with Harivansh ji for the Jury Special Award. And the Jury Special Next Gen Business Award goes to...
Special recognition by the jury. Next Gen Family Business goes to GFCL EV Products Limited.
Please invite on stage Anshuman Agarwal from GFCL. Now, earlier this evening, you heard from the young guns of India Inc. We are now going to hear from the elder statesmen of India Inc., a name that stands for endurance, quality, and excellence. A fireside chat with Sunil Kant Munjal, Chairman, the Hero Enterprise.
Are there any regulatory changes which you would like to see to make family offices makes things easier for family offices?
Many, not just a few actually. As a country, one of our single biggest challenges is sustainable economic opportunities and jobs. Because the 250 million people who are still living in poverty, there's no magic wand that you have. And job creation is not done by large enterprises world over, by the way, because their attempt is to build more efficiency, more productivity, more automation, more robotics, thereby cutting down on jobs. But in the ecosystem that they create of small enterprises, mid-sized enterprises, and new enterprises, that's where all the jobs are. And you need those as a country. You need to look at the regulation. So I'm not talking of only the startups, but a lot of that is to do with the supporters and the funders of startups, which is the family offices. Now, the family offices, as I was saying, have actually a much bigger role in my mind, is maintaining balance in the family, ensuring the culture of the family is maintained, because very often we forget the big role of families is not only to run a business. It is to be the custodians of the culture of the family, which then must be passed on generation after generation after generation.
With that, it's time to welcome our next esteemed guest of honor this evening, India's G20 Sherpa and former Niti Aayog CEO Amitabh Kant.
So I've always believed that in India's very, what I would term as a very collectivist society, which is rooted in strong family ties and community values, it has profoundly impacted its economic landscape with, and this has largely been possible only because of family-owned businesses playing a very pivotal role in India's development story. And if it wasn't for the family-owned businesses, India would not have laid a very strong foundation of growth.
Our last category is something that's very close to all editors at Network 18, because this is the editorial recognition category. First winner in this category, the Next Gen Leader Award.
The award for Next Gen Leader goes to Jinal Mehta, Torrent Power.
May I invite on stage Jinal Mehta to collect the award. The Lifetime Achievement Award in editorial recognition goes to...
The honor of the Lifetime Achievement Award goes to Dr. Anand Burman, Chairman Emeritus, Dabur, India.
Dr. Anand Burman, the fifth generation scion of the Burman family who led Dabur as chairman for more than a decade. He started the non-profit Sandesh, which works for healthcare and education. He's also a patron of the arts and has supported various cultural initiatives.
Waterfield presents Money Control Pro Indian Family Business Awards 2023. Process partners PwC,